What's up, y'all?
HDMI 1 level.
All right, so Amazon, Amazon has my book as one of the hottest books planted on Amazon, play by sight, and for the year 2025, it was published June 2nd of this year. And I'm pretty excited about that. For new beginner musicians, you want to get a copy, go over to my website, which is Bishop Drayster Clark Hot Chords.info. That is Bishop Drayster Clark Hot Chords.info. All right, and go on over there and get your copy. My second book is gonna be even hotter. I'm gonna call it Fire. All right. It's a library of dope chords that you must have. Every musician must have. Doesn't matter what level you at, but every musician must have. Okay. So let me do this. I've just got to chapter number 16, I think, in my next upcoming book. And give me just a second, you guys. I'm definitely dropping all these nice, beautiful hot chords in my next upcoming book, so don't miss out. Do not miss out, because I'm dropping them chords like it ain't nobody's business. All right. So yes, Bishop Drayster Hot Chords.info, and I'm over at Amazon. Has made my book the number one top hottest book, and I'm very excited about hearing that and seeing that, and the emails they've sent me. So I'm pretty excited about that they are pushing my book up there. And so go over and purchase your book now. And did my battery go look dead on here? For reals? Alrighty then. Alright, so where's the charger at? Alright, hold on, y'all. Let me charge my fan back up. I guess I used all the juice out of it. Gotta have it juiced up for tomorrow, Sunday. Alright, so I guess, is it charging? I guess it's charging now. So Amazon has got my book listed as number one top best hottest book. much as I hate playing key, now that I've seen Amazon is place my book is the #1 hottest book, then I'm going to be much more inspired to continue writing. So today I was able to drop some more chords in my second book. HDMI 1 Apple. Blah, 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 blah. As of right now, my Miss Editor, she had just sent me some more chords that I have sent out a few about a month ago, and so now we are dropping these chords in the book over there. Let me see, some of y'all can sort of see the book there, and you guys up here can't see the book up there, so let me raise up my camera over here. Raise it up, there it is, so y'all can at least see a little bit, get a little sneak peek. And so I've already dropped the next set of chords, and I just finished chapter 16. All right, I just finished chapter 16, and that puts me on like page 50. My game plan is to be around 80 pages. So if I got my calculation correctly, that should put me on chapter number 25, I think. 25. No, 30. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Is it 30? I think it's 30. Yeah. So that would put me at chapter 31, actually. Or is it 32? 32. Okay, well, 32 is over. All right, so my game plan is to go 80 pages. That'll put me at chapter 31. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to go to chapter 30. I might have to stop before. I might have to stop at maybe chapter number 29. And then again, I may have to actually stop. Yeah, maybe chapter 29. 29 would give me 77 pages. About 77 pages. So that is my goal, is to at least, for my last contract I had with my very first play-by-sight book, edition #1, which you guys have been hearing me announcing for quite some time, since June 2nd here. They're allowing me to go, well, they pushed my book to 97 pages. My goal was to try to keep it within that 77 pages, which was our contract agreement. But the company decided, hey, you know what? Since it's your first book, we ain't tripping. We gonna hook you up. So they hooked me up and got me all the way to 97 pages, almost 100 pages. For this particular first book of mine, which is Play-by-Sight, edition #1. So yes, my next book, I think I gave it a different, it's always going to be Play-by-Sight, but it's going to be a different subtitle. I have to change the subtitle, and I forgot what I called the subtitle. I'm trying to decide. All right, I'm trying to decide. Yeah, I'm trying to make a decision on where my subtitle's gonna be. But for sure, it's gonna be edition #2 for sure. At the very end, but it's gonna be something in front of that. I have an idea what my subtitle gonna be. I've already typed it in there, but let it ring in my mind for a little bit. Let me think. I'm gonna say it out, not loud, but to myself. Okay, so I'm gonna add a few letters to one of the words that I put on here, um, and then I'm gonna finalize it. Now, before I generally finalize it, I usually like to go and take the book or the book cover of my title and the subtitle, and then I like to go to people who are like non-musicians and get their take on what and of course I'm gonna come with more than one way of calling the subtitle. But generally, us musicians would get most of our attention is certain words. What's a word that's appropriate that may sound cool to your ear? Because I know I see a lot of videos that say certain things, and we click onto it because I'm like, if somebody's for me as a musician, and I want to get better in my playing, and then someone says something on this line like, um, and they're advanced level musicians, so generally they will come on and say something like, and we're talking about catchy words. These are chords that let me see the word I would say, um, chords that you must have or something like that. It sounds simple, um, and it could be catchy or it may not be verbally catchy. So if any of you guys have any thoughts on what you think I should call my subtitle, because I promise y'all, my second book is even gonna be more fire to it. So probably the words I'm saying to y'all, which y'all think I should say, hit me in the DM and let me know what you think I should call my subtitle. I already know my title of my book is always going to be Play by Sight, no matter what. It's just going to be Play by Sight. That is my brand. My brand name is Play by Sight. Now the subtitle has to be different from obviously the title. So maybe y'all probably want to know what I'm going to call it, but um, so I'm just trying to find that catchy word that's gonna make musicians respond to it. Like I said, when I see videos, like I said, I click onto them, and sometimes the musician be like, "These are the dopest chords you must have." Most musicians must have something to that nature. So I'm kind of like looking into that and see if that's what I want to call that my subtitle. I have my subtitle somewhere along that line or whatever, um hey, these are the baddest chords on the planet or something crazy like that. What's catchy to you guys ears, which I want to hear, what would you guys like me to call the subtitle? I'm giving everybody an opportunity, so hit me up in the DM, or either you can hit me right now on the screen, whatever. Let me know what y'all think I should call my subtitle. I have an idea, as long as at the end it has to be edition number two. No matter what. Anything before that, but as long as say at the very end, the last two, or the last word in the number two. All right. So edition number two. So whatever y'all think. And I know most of you guys want to learn how to play and sound like the pros. I cannot. I could, but I don't want to actually, because it's already actually there already. And this is not the subtitles, so you have to have a title, subtitle, and description. I think that's a yeah, description. And so my description, I did tweak it a little bit, but my description on here already says, create your own fat chords. All right. Create your own fat chords and chord progressions. So that's already there. So y'all can't say that part. And then the next section of that is to play and sound like the pros. My system will get you to playing advanced voicings and harmony. So forget all of the rest of those other words. We can't put that as my subtitle. So if y'all can help me out with the subtitle, as long as it says at the end, edition number two. But anything before that, so I'm just been thinking, but I will be taking my book to like sharing it with non-musicians, and get their idea or opinion, and see what they think. If they're like my title, my subtitle, because no matter what, the title of the book, regardless of what my book is, it's always going to be Play by Sight. That's my brand. So if somebody else tries to use my name brand, I can sue them because it's copywritten. All right, so that is my brand. But now I need to find a subtitle. You can't sue anybody for subtitles, but you can sue somebody if somebody's using your actual title of your book. So yeah. Maybe something funny I might say. Okay, I'm gonna use a funny one. Show me them coins, dog. My boy. No, no. Show me them coins, doc, or something like that. Maybe I call my subtitle something like that. Show me them coins, bruh. Maybe I might call it that. Show me them coins. Show me them coins, bruh. And loads at the end, it has to say edition number 2. Right. So now that's not what I put over here, all right, on my subtitle for right now. But I'm just using that as an example. Which I want. What do you guys think I should call my subtitle? Now I can't say show me. What was that other guy did his website? Show me that.com. I can't say that. Well, as far as the last the .com, but I may not be able to use that terms. Show me them them chords or something crazy like that. But show me them chords. That will be definitely um a second subtitle edition number 2. That's probably what I would say, something like that. All right, show me them chords, bruh. Edition number 2. Now it sounds plain, but to you all, do they like resonate with y'all, or is it something like y'all want to hear something like it's gotta be either some words like off the hook, off the chain, dope, fat, what's the other one? I forgot the other words I was thinking. Hottest, fire, something on that line, as long as it has to say at the end, edition number 2. All right. So before I publish everything and have everything the way I want it, I want to see ask y'all what y'all think I should say. Should I say something like, okay, Play by Sight, and then my subtitle will be chords that every musician must have, um, or something like that. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something right now. Yes, I'm going to tell y'all something right now. I have already written a book saying that already. All right. So if anyone's coming with a book subtitle that, I can actually sue them. But maybe I'll be a nice guy. But I have already have a total of, let me go to it. Um Here where we're at. Hold on. Back up. Um where is it? I always do this when I go here. I already have, I believe it's 9 or 11. I might be off because I kind of forgot, y'all. I was sick and messed up. And I was uh, writing books in between my illness for since 2023 until now, basically. So in my folders, I already have. Let me see. Can I open this up? Let me see it. Open it up, and I already have these books already. The first book, like I said, every book I've written, they always gonna be the title is Play by Sight, no matter what. But anything else other than what the subtitle is, and for y'all who don't know, I've written my next book, which Ben did this already, but and it's called Dope Chords. And this one here is like 175 pages. Now some of y'all gonna be like, "Where's that book at? When can we get it? Where we gonna find it?" I'll let y'all know later. I'm publishing those books in another location. All right. And then I written another book called Every Man's Gift Level Musicians. Every Man's Gifted, I'm sorry, Level Musicians. And this one here, I don't think I even see. Wait, that's the plan. My bad. Hold on. I'll come back to that one as soon as I find it. Um, and then I wrote another book called Play by Sight, which is also called the Black Gospel Hot Chords Edition number 3A. I think that's the second book y'all heard me say mention, or the third now. And then let's see what the fourth book is. A fourth book is also called Play by Sight. It's also Tritone Substitution. And how many pages? That one, 167 pages. And y'all probably say, "Where's that book at? I want to get that." Hold your horses. Those books are actually going to be published somewhere else. Um, um, and let's see, I read another book called Play by Side, obviously, and subtitle is Jazz and Runs and Riffs. I gotta come back to that to find out how many pages that one is, because these are so when I write books, you have to have uh, a planning process. You have to fill out a planning process, and then once you fill out that planning process, like a manuscript, it's basically like a manuscript. It is a manuscript actually, and then once you fill out that manuscript, then you start to do your writing part of the book. Yeah, that's interesting. All right, so where am I at now? Let me click onto this one. I done lost count how many books I just mentioned. I think probably four. I think so. This is number five. I created another book called Play by Sight. Mastering the secrets to drop two chords in all 12 keys. How many pages is this one? 173 pages. And hold y'all horses. All right. Um, tell y'all where it's published at. But hold on. All right. Um, and so I'm now lost count. I think there's five books right there. I already mentioned that book already. And then I also have written a book that's had nothing to do with music, but it has something to do with what I'm going through right now, which is Valley Fever. This book is called Embarking on My Personal Health Journey. And then this one was like 102 pages or something like that. All right, so let me see what's the next one. Did I just say this one already? I think I said this one already. And then, oh, I already opened that one up. Hold on, y'all. So, okay, so that was the one I said earlier. This Mastering the Secrets, the blah blah blah. And then my next book written was, of course, titled as Play by Sight, Unlocking the Gospel Rich Chords for Every Player. Y'all like, what is the book? I don't lost count now. I think I'm on six now, five or six. Let me see the next book up, because everything rotates up every time I do this. I lost count now. And then y'all already know the next book. I just told y'all what it was called. My next book I read was also called Play by Sight, and it was also called Show Me Them Chords, bruh. Show me them chords, bruh. So for me to say, I'm gonna turn around and use the same subtitle to this book. Technically, I can, but I have to tweak a word along the way, which I could, because I could use the show me that I'm sorry, show me them chords. Show me the chord, show me them fat chords or something like that. I might change the word or whatever. Show me them chords instead of bruh, because that's already in the book. I already wrote this. It's already written, y'all. 186 pages there. Yeah, what's this book at, y'all? Yo, you wrote a heck of books. Where the books at? Hold your horses. They're being published somewhere else. So, anyways, so I'm like, nah, yeah, I want to use that subtitle. Show me them chords. Bruh, if I were to do that, I would say show me them chords, bruh. Of course, at edition number two. All right, so that's what I'm asking y'all. What do y'all think I should call this next one? I already have the idea there. So just give me a minute. Let me think about it. Let me see my next book. I done lost count now. Y'all keeping up? Because I'm probably at number seven, I think. I don't know. Who knows? And then I wrote another book. It's called The Black Gospel Hot Chords Edition, regularly. All right. Let me see. I had to find out how many pages it was. This is the one I said earlier, edition number 3, the Black Gospel Hot Course, regular, and then edition regular with no one, no numbers, and then I did one as edition number 3A. I was looking for the amount of pages I have for that book, those two books actually. And then I wrote, I think I said this one already. Yeah, I think I did. Oh no, I didn't. Unlocking the advanced gospel music for beginners. I might have said that, maybe not. Anyway, so that's 191 pages there. And then let me see, open this one up. I lost count now. I think it's probably eight books I just mentioned. All right, now I just went back to the other one I mentioned, the Black Gospel Hot Chords regular, nothing else on there, and that was 191 page there. Okay, now let's see if I find the other book that I was looking for the number. All right, so I think I did. Oh well. Okay, let me see here. Let me crack this one open. Oh, I forgot about this one. Everything I said, my brand is the brand. So anybody who write books and say, "Hey, they doing this and that," I can sue them because my book has already been. All right. Anyway, this one is called "Think Big, Musicians." Right? Yeah, yeah. Think big. What are the musicians are doing? They're thinking big. They thinking big on how they're gonna do what they do. So I written a book called "Play by Sight." Think musician. Think. Oh, I'm sorry. Think big, musicians. That's what I called it. Cool. Oh, how many pages I said that was? Oh crap! It already flipped up to the. It's already flipped to the top. Let me go back and see what it let me open it up. That one was 183 pages there. All right, so let me scroll back down. It was one book I'm still looking for that. Don't know how many pages it is. Let me see. Let me go. I think cross here. Let me go across this one here. All right, show me that. Show me the course dot, bro. I already told y'all what that was. 191 pages there. Everything should rotate up. And show me the course, bro. I already should have told y'all about that one. These are the plan, like how you're gonna write your book. All right, unlocking the advanced gospel music for beginners. I mentioned that earlier. These is the plans. So let me scroll down. Crap, I don't know the lock to this one. What's the combination to this? I forgot. Okay, I don't know the combination to that one. And okay, then now we roll back to the one I mentioned earlier, every man's gifted level musicians. This time this one here, I didn't name it play by sight. I gave this one a different title, and a subtitle is measures of gifts and talents. This is the only book I did not um put my brand name on there, which is Play by Sight. I started a whole new brand name. All right. Anyway, so this page is 208 pages for this book. Let's open up this one. I might have already mentioned this one. Let me see. I lost count now, y'all. I hope y'all kept count because yeah, it has to be either 9 or 10 or something like that. And think that is all of them. I think that's it. So it had to be like 9. Because all the rest of these are chords. There's in this. These chords are in my previous. I'm sorry. These chords here that I'm looking at now are in my play by sight number 1. Play by sight edition 1. I'm gonna say number 1. Edition number 1. So these are all of the chords from this book that I have in here because you can store all your data in wherever you want to store it. All right, so I'm trying to see if there's any other book that I've written and it's snuck down here somewhere. Excuse me. So I think it's a total 9. If y'all get to count for me, just let me know it was 9. 8 or 9. But I believe it had to be 9. All right. I was trying to move them to a different folder so that way I can kind of know. Okay. These are the books that I'm going to swap up and have them to be published through Amazon. But right now I'm gonna have them published through another company. If things looking on the up, then I may go ahead and what I done hit. What done hit? Hey. Uh-oh. What have I done? What have I done? And then I may switch over and have Amazon switch these books over here to Amazon. But meanwhile, they're being published, going to be published at another company um, from a different angle. um, I do have a certain amount of time to make my final decision, and um, yeah. So basically, what I'm gonna have to do is make my final decision on whether or not I want to do the green light 100% for my book to go publishing through another company, because these are like readable books. They're gonna be audible books. You can turn your headphones on and go to listen to the stuff, or sit down at your keyboard or your iPad and then do your thing. So these are going to be the readable type of book and audible books. The books that I'm doing right now, you can't do the audible books on this because of the fact that it's designed for the chords to be in this format. And that's something that me and the editors we were discussing when we came out with this book. This the Audible system would not allow this type of format to be done in this fashionable way. It can be done, but in a different way. So if I were to get into that, it's going to be a little bit more costly to do. But we're talking. We're already conversating and meeting up on what we can do to get these books in an audible, fashionable way. The way it would have to be done is I would not be able to use the diagrams, the piano diagrams, to pull this off. I would actually have to do it the way I showed you guys how the other books are written. And then because they will be written as in letters. Now, the funniest thing is, if y'all see over here in the left hand corner, they have the letters of what the chord is. But the issue is when we start talking about playing two hand chords in the book, the system may or may not be able to recognize the diagram fashionable away. So I know they say there's always a will and a way to get around that. Now I've had people actually inbox me, ask me is my book is audible for people who may be handicapped and unable to see things. And so me and the agent we have already been talking about a different route. The only way I will be able to pull this off is to eliminate the diagram altogether and go and just write out the notes. That way, just like you'd be reading a book and come from that angle. The reason why I did the book this way was because there are people who do not understand when they sit down at the keyboard yet. They do not understand. If I told them a C, D, and F, they do not know where C, D, F is located on the keyboard. And so when you give them a picture in front of them, like I'm giving y'all the picture in front of you, you can clearly see that it's highlighting in dots where your fingers need to be at. And also I have it on here as LH for left and HR for right hand for what that right hand is going to be playing to make it clear. But the system that they have now at this moment, they're trying to see if there's a way um, to get the book to be able to go into the audible mode or whatever they want to call it. It's technology stuff. So I'm sure eventually somebody's gonna come with a way of figuring this out. At this moment, far as I know of, they have not conquered that goal yet. But yeah, so clearly I can see these notes. My finger, I can see the black notes, the white black notes. I see the black note, I see this white note, and I see the next white note, the black note that told me what hand. And also, I'm telling you, this is F sharp, C, F sharp, A, C, and E flat. Right hand is going to repeat the same thing. F sharp, A, oh, C, E flat. And I clearly see this on this book, in the book. Oh, oh, okay. I clearly see it, right? When I show this to people who are non-musicians who've never played before, the first expression on their face is priceless. They're like, when you tell people you written a book, oh, okay, I write music. Oh, I don't know how to read music, and da 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 da. I'm like, don't worry, don't fret. All right, don't worry, don't fret. And as soon as I opened up the book, and then first expression is like this. Oh, that looks easy. Oh, yes, it's easy. And I'm telling them, like, man, I really wish I had my camera up for that because the expression on their face was like, you really did that, Doc. Yes, I really wanted to make sure that what you seeing on the paper is realistic. It's we use that word, user friendly. The book is user friendly for any level. Doesn't matter if you're a pastor at a church and you trying to learn how to play your instrument. If you have keyboard and organ at the church, play by side book. I have not about to. I have definitely wanted to put this in here so you can see how to do it. Spoke to a preacher the other day, and he said, he didn't have no musician right now, but he said that if he should get my book, which he did, he purchased the book. He said in between his preaching, he's gonna sit down and try to learn how to play. What I mean, like not preaching right now, but just in his time of devotion, I should say, when he's alone, sit down and start looking at the notes and start. Oh, okay, and start practicing the chords. All right, start practicing the chords. All right, that's a C major 9. Doesn't matter where I put it at. C major 9. And I'm on chapter number 9, by the way, since we're speaking about chapter 9. And my chords is straightforward. If I want to go up to the next key, it's user friendly. You can't go wrong. Every chord. And so, yes, wait, we still on the same day? It's not midnight. I got off this morning and spoke with my shop steward, and I said, "Hey, listen, I wrote a book," and he was like, "For real?" Yeah. I was like, I have a music book. He was like, "Oh wow, for real?" Yeah, our musician conductor has to move out of state, something like that, and we might need somebody to come and learn how come and play. I said, "Well, why not teach somebody how to play before this man moves to where I don't know when he's going to leave, but he didn't say. But I mean, if he's going to be moving out a year from now, whatever, take my information. I gave them the flyer. I gave him my QR code, and I said, hey, get somebody that's already there, maybe even you. My book is very user friendly. Sit down and look at it. So I opened up the book, and his facial expression was like, oh, that looks really easy. I'm like, yeah, thank you. I've been saying this for a while since I've been put this book out. I published this book out June 2nd. I mean, even before June 2nd, I was letting y'all know from the gate, hey, this book is gonna be something else, right? Anybody can play. And that's the first thing, like, who do you think? I mean, like, what level? I'm like, beginner's level. If you want to say intermediate level or advanced level, it doesn't matter. All right, all levels gonna get something from my book, one way or another. Because I've seen people, I've heard people, I've talked to people who don't even know what their chords they're playing. They don't even know the scale notes. They don't even know the number system. They just know to go and blaze it on the keyboard or the organ and whatever instrument they like to blaze on, but they just don't know exactly what they're doing. So here is my book coming out, play by sight, and we're gonna learn these chords. We're gonna learn these major nine chords. We're gonna learn these minor nine chords. We're gonna learn these minor 9/11 chords. And I did them in all 12 keys. We're gonna learn the minor 13, 9, 11, sharp 11. We're gonna get into the diminished 7 with the 11 with the flat 13. And that's funny because I put this chord in there by accident. Oops. Y'all probably say, no, you didn't. Yes, I did. I must have been really sick to the point I was on drugs. And drugs had me messed up. And I was just photoshopping chords, sending it to my editor, and she put it sent it back to me and I popped it in the book and I didn't even know I did that. But anyway, yeah. So yes, I have this diminished 7 with the 11 with the flat 13. And I did not know I did that. Oops. That was a mistake. I didn't mean to do that, but it's in there. And so yeah, these are what we call the fat dope off the hook chords. The advanced level musicians be playing out all these nice beautiful chords. Um Let me see. Get my own doggone finger. The funny thing is I wrote it something. Ooh. And the thing is, learn the chords. My whole game plan is learn these chords. All right. And as you learn the chords, you're gonna eventually know where to put them at. Watch this. Chapter 10. I am on number 46. I'm down here toward the very bottom of this page, the last one of the last chords in the key, because I always started from the key of C. C, D, E, F, right in that scale. So I always started in the chromatic mode until I get to the key of B. That's how I roll. All right. So if I were to say I want to be creative with the chord and you don't know where you're going, that's okay, because the whole game plan is learn these chords and then try another chord in the book and see what you get. You're going to end up creating what we call a chord progression at some point. Right now, I'm just going to create the chord. Now, I said the word create. There's no point in me saying that word because technically I'm the one who put the chord in the book. So, and it was an accident. Oops. I said that. It was an accident. Oops. All right, so that is my minor, B flat minor 7 inversion. Y'all remember that because it's technically the C sharp diminished 7 group. E diminished 7, G diminished 7, and then the B flat or A sharp diminished 7, depending on the key signature you say in. So if I use that word, I'm in C sharp, then I have to call this A sharp diminished 7. But if I say I'm in the key of D flat, then I have to call this B flat diminished 7. And that's how I started this craziness. And then I thought that I would do almost about like I'm about to play the another diminished double up, but instead of me playing that G at the top, I just half step it back and play the whoa. Now this is a B flat diminished 7, 11. Now if I half step that back, we're gonna have the flat 13. Flat 13. Oh my God! I told y'all this was an accident. I should have not did that. Yeah. See, if I had to double up diminished 7. All right. So that was the B flat or A sharp diminished 7, right? And I just said earlier, if I were to just take off that last note and half step it back. Oh my! Wait. Okay. Hold up. Okay. So we have the B flat or A sharp diminished 7. I'm gonna half step back the top note. All right. Now that is another chord. See what happens when you're messing around? Oh my God. I think I already Photoshop this one, but this is what I do when I'm messing around with stuff. Ooh. Okay, that's another chord. So we have the double up diminished major 7. Guess what chapter that's in, y'all? Exactly, chapter 3. Go to your book, and if you had already purchased your book, those who have it, go over to the chapter 3. I am going to do a chord progression. I'm creating a chord progression, but I'm just telling you how to do it, right? So I have that B flat or A sharp diminished 7. Now I'm going to just go ahead and take the top note and half step it back to F sharp. F sharp. All right, so that is a B flat diminished 7 with a sharp 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sharp 5. I'm creating a chord progression right now as we speak, and y'all don't even probably realize what I'm doing. I have the first chord, the second chord, 2 chords right there. That's a 2 chord progression. Second chord. All right, now watch this. Now, before I even go there, hold on, y'all. Hold your britches for a second. I'm going back to that first chord, chapter 3, y'all. Exactly, it's in chapter 3. All right, now I'm gonna half step back that one note. Now I have a B flat diminished 7 with a sharp 5. This is what I do. It's how I write my book. I told you I better stop messing with me. Yes, my job is press, and then Photoshop. After I Photoshop on whatever chords I want to do them in, and if I ain't want to do this one, I will do them in all 12 keys. Yep, all 12 keys, and put it in the book. Now once I'm finished doing that, I hit this little arrow on here, and it just takes me to where I want to go, is to an email. And it's already selected that book, that chord already, and I go to my email, right? And then I shoot this chord off to my editor. I'm not gonna do it now because that means now I want to go back and transpose these chords to other 12 keys. So I'm gonna hit the cancel mode. But anyway, I would shoot off the chords and say, hey, this is for the book. This is the name of the chords, which is already on here. B flat diminished 7 with an add sharp 5. All right, so now I'm dumping that off of there. I'm not dumping the chords. I'm only just dumping the email for now. All right, so now I have I have a 2 chord progression already. First one, here come the second one. Now, here come a third one. I'm just gonna take one note off, which was, remember that top note. I'm gonna take off the note underneath it. You heard that one here, but it's still the same chord. Now it sounded a little bit better when I got rid of the E there, but let's just say this. Ooh. All right, let me stop this craziness. First chord, second chord. All right, so like I said, this is a B flat or A sharp diminished 7 with a sharp 5. Now I'm just gonna take off the E just because, you know. Now you see how that sounded? Oh my God. Ooh. To me, it sounded a little better. Okay, now y'all already know what I'm gonna do. All right. So here come my Photoshop thing, right? I'm about to Photoshop this chord, all right, as well, right? And of course, I'm gonna transpose them. I hope I got that one. My hand started shaking. Let me see. Did I miss it? Looks like I got it. Okay, cool. And I'll shoot that off to my editor. All right, cool. Now, I got a 2 chord progression right now. Not a 3, but a 2, because I'm just going to eliminate the E. Here we go. Y'all ready? Here go the next move. Let me do this one. Oh, oh. All right, so what am I doing, y'all? I'm creating a 3 chord progressions from the diminished move, diminished 7, diminished 7 with the sharp 5. Now I added the bottom on there to give the bass line. This is without bass line. This is a D flat major 7 with, I'm sorry, D major 7 with the flat 5. Guess what chapter that's, guess what chapter this is already in. All right, let's go to the contents. I already have the chord there, y'all. Already there. I made the 7 with the flat 5. I'm going to my contents, and we're going to find that chord. And chapter 12. Right, and as I said earlier, the diminished 7 is in chapter 3. I'm rolling back here to chapter 3. Now that chord, I'm gonna put it in the next book. The major 7, the diminished 7 with a sharp 5. Ooh. So remember I said earlier, the book I said play by sight, think big musician or something like that. I said, all right, you got to think big, think big, think big, think. What would the pros um do? Yeah. Now, just to say, I'm not a pro and I'm new. I'm a beginner. I'm not even advanced or intermediate. I can see here and start as a beginner level musician, saying, okay, it's in the book. Play it. Bishop Drayson said, play it. All right, so I played it. All right. And that, if that other chord was in the book and it said to play in the right hand, switch up, and you will play that voicing, B flat diminished 7 with a sharp 5. Oh, and you would just follow the book. Ooh. If that was in the book, you play it. It's a D flat. It's a D major 7 with a flat 5. I told you what chapter is it at, and that's over here. And chapter number 12. I'm creating a 3 chord progression already. Chapter 3, this one is the next chord is not in the book. Second chord, third chord, right? Major 7 with a flat 5. Now I'm gonna add this bass line. So that's a B flat 7 with a sharp 9 sharp 5. That is going already in my new book. I can't remember what chapter is in right now, but it's in the new book already. Transposed already in all 12 keys. If I would go over there and open it up, it's over there. Y'all would trip. Like, oh man, he's not playing. No, I ain't playing. And that was all for me. Now listen to this one. Now, this is the B flat minor 7 flat 5 flat 13, which is also in my book as well. Let's see, hold on. Or did I not put this one in there? And so we have the minor 7 flat 5 flat 13. No, that is going over here to the next book. All right. So I have now the minor 7 flat 5 13 flat 13. That is going over there. In edition number 2, y'all help me out with the subtitle, right? Y'all want me to call the subtitle? Of course, show me a play by sight and chords you must have, or something like that, or dope chords you must have, off the chords that you must have, or show me them show me them fat chords, something like that. Whatever y'all want to call it, just tell me, hit me up, y'all. Let me know. All right. But meanwhile, I am going to go ask non-musicians what they think, and I'm gonna give them just a few lists of the subtitle, because I wanted to make sure the book is catchy. All right, because it's the catchy thing is, and actually, honestly, really, I don't even really have to make the subtitle catchy. I mean, I could just simply say, chords, just say chords, edition number 2, and that's the end of it. But my thinking is, would that be catchy to me if I'm a new musician or I'm an existing musician sort of playing and I just want some more ideas, or if I'm even a advanced level musician, what would be catchy to the ear the I or whatever. So y'all hit me up and let me know what y'all think. But yeah, so I'm sitting here messing around with my chapter 3 and play by sight, as I said, chapter 3. And then this next chord. Now, this next chord technically, y'all, is an F sharp major chord in chapter 2. And that's all I did, y'all. And said, wait a minute. These are my major chords in chapter 2. Transpose C, the D, the E flat, F, I'm sorry, E, F, and F sharp. And remember, the chords are double up. So which means you're playing root position, first inversion, second version. Oh, and that is where you guys hear me playing that first inversion here. The root position, first inversion. And that's what I was thinking. See, y'all didn't know I was thinking that. Well, that's where I got it from. All right, because I understood root position in the left hand, first inversion in the left hand, second inversion in the left hand, right? But remember, when you're doing the inversion, you can do it in both hands. Root position, first inversion, second inversion. Or you can do them individually. Root position, right? First inversion. And I said, oh, what if I put the first inversion down there in the right hand and then see what I get? And sure enough, I got what I thought I was going to get. So here we go. Here we go. There it is. Root position, first inversion. So yes, I took chapter 3 and did the inversions of my, what we say, C sharp or D flat, diminished 7, root position, first inversion, second inversion, and the third inversion. And guess what? We back to root. I can use that same idea here, right? But I will probably do the inversion. Instead of me playing the root, the first inversion, we play the second inversion. What? Yeah, see, I told you to stop messing with me. All right, that's a D flat diminished 7 with a 11. What? And because inversions, when you start doing inversions, it changes the voicing. And then that one, when I went to that's the root position of C sharp diminished 7. And this is the third inversion. And now when I went to play the first inversion, it gave me the what? Diminished 7 with a sharp 5. Inversion, the same chord, second inversion, and root. And we could play for root and first inversion. Ooh. But when I went to play the diminished 7 in C sharp, it gave me a whole nother type of chord. So that's the diminished 7. So I'm gonna play the second version of the F sharp major chord, and it gave me the diminished 7 with the 11. What? Now I'm gonna tip the read for the second version and the root. Now time it gave me the 9, maybe because my hand is accidentally hitting the C sharp. Now listen, there it is. All right, so that gave me the diminished 7 with the 9/11. What? Because my fingers are accidentally hitting what we call the 9 to 2. So unfortunately, the chord starts to get big. Listen, y'all, I can create chord progressions all day from my book all day. Woo. And the next chord. I'm about to go home. I'll see y'all later. Y'all don't understand. Y'all understand. All day I can sit here and play with it. Then I'm gonna play the F sharp chord. All right, I'm just doing inversions. Inversion. Watch this. Can I do sus2? Yes, I can go to the sus2. I can go to a sus4. It's still the same chord. I can go and play the 6/9 chord or the 7/4 chord. Let me transpose the right hand. What am I doing, y'all? I'm playing around, messing around with chapter 5. I'm playing around with the tritone chapter 8. And I'm messing around with my major third, which is in chapter 18. So I'm mixing those up together, creating a chord movement. And now I'm playing chapter 5, my sus2, the sus4, the sequence chord. Let me do a D major chord. Let's see how funky crazy this might be. A D major chord in chapter 2. Okay. Okay. Chordy is like, whoa, dog, but it sounds kind of cool. But let's take the bottom off. Now Chordy understands what's going on because of why. Chapter 8, tritone with a D major chord. Now that makes you play a D major. Yes, a D major with a flat 5. Yeah, flat 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, flat 5. Because it's in the left hand, because it's a tritone. Let's go to an E flat chord in chapter 2. See, I'm being creative. I've created some chord progression and you guys didn't realize it. Right? So now I'm playing E flat sus. Even though I'm playing a major chord at the top of the finger, but I have the tritone. So it could be an E flat sus with a major 7. Add the third. 1, 2, 3, third. That third. Let's take the third off. Now it might sound better. I'm gonna add a C here. Now I have an A flat. A flat major, add 2 or sharp 11. All right, and now I said earlier I can create chord progression because transpose, come back up, and play a tritone with a C major chord from chapter 1, 2, and tritone chapter 8, y'all, all day. Now the thing is, after I did all that, you're probably saying, where do the other chords go to? Yeah, that's why I start whipping them over there in chapter 9, moving forward, so you can get an idea as to how I'm coming up with these chords. Is basically chapter 2 through chapter 9. I'm sorry, chapter 2 through chapter 8. Saying, okay, I can take a major chord from chapter 2, C. I can take chapter 8, a tritone. And now I have a minor 9, 11 chord. I'm sorry, a minor 11 with a flat 5, which is in chapter number 17. What? And so since now I understood that, I can take those chords and transpose them, which is already done in the book. Yes, I can transpose them in all 12 keys. The beauty about transposing helps out because you never know when you might come across a song and that is familiarable. Yeah, you can play the 6/9. So yeah, so that diminished move, that whole loop, chapter 3, right? Right, chapter 12, the major 7 with flat 5. The other one I'll put that one in the book next. That is nasty, I tell you. But yes, think like the pros. You have to think like the pros, and what are they thinking? Yeah, that is the terminology people say. Think like the pros, but just to use the word, just be creative, or do the oops. I didn't know I was doing that and didn't realize I was doing that. I can play the diminished move from chapter number 3, the left hand, the diminished 7, and I can go stay in chapter. By the way, chapter 3, matter of fact. And let's go to chapter 3, so y'all see what I'm saying. All right, I'm gonna go over here, chapter 3. Let's go. Y'all follow me. I'm in chapter 3 for my diminished move. Even though my diminished moves are double up, I'm just gonna take off the right hand, and I'm saying to myself, what can I grab in chapter 3 other than diminished moves? So I'm gonna go over here to chapter 3, and page 9, And I'm gonna say, okay. I know these chords are double up, but can I take a minor chord, the C minor chord and play? Let's see what I get. Okay. Okay, let me do inversion. Okay. Okay, let me do inversion. What? Wait a minute. Hold on. Am I? Mm. So yes, I'm playing a diminished 7, D diminished 7, and I'm using a C minor chord. All right, now that chord is a, let's see what's dominating, the F. So we have an F minor 13, I want to say F minor 13, 9 sharp 11. F, because the 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, which way you sharp it? It's up. That's where the diminished came in. Sharp 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and F sharp 4. But right now we have a diminished 7, right? But as soon as I add that C minor chord, it doesn't matter what inversion I do them in, it's still going to be the same scenario. And because of the minor chord, the number system says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sharp. So that's why we, and then now we say the 13. The 13 is a 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and you know the 6 is in my left hand. And that's where we get the 13, the minor 13 with the 9. If you understand the 9, if you know your scale in F, that's the 2 is the 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's why you find it in the pinky up here, or the ring finger, whatever, in the 9. This is the 9 up here. All right. Okay. And then we said the 13, which I told you where the 13 at, is in the left hand in the bottom, which is the 6. Right? So the 9 is here in the scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right? We established the 9, right? And also we established the 13, which is the 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Or let's say 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That's going to be in the lower on the left hand. Oh. And then that sharp 11, which is the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sharp 11. Right? And that's what we have now. It's the F minor 13, 9 sharp 11. All right. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do inversion. Think big, all right? Think big. Think outside the box. But it really is. I know it sounds funny when I say that, but it's kind of like the theory behind the madness. But it's just what you want to sound like, what you want to do. So I tried that minor chord. Let's try a D flat minor chord, half step up. I'm going home. Bye. Oh my goodness. That is. Oh my goodness. This sounded cool too. The F minor 13 with the 9 sharp 11. Let's take it up a half step up and go to the D flat or C sharp minor chord. It's all about where you want to use it at. That's the thing, right? Yeah. Yes, it depends on where you want to use it. Whatever you want to do, how you want to do it, all them chords, y'all. All right, so that sounded cool. What's the name of that one? That was E flat. E flat. Hold on. E flat 13 with the flat 5. E flat 13. No, E. I forgot my fingers hitting that E. And I'm using that same diminished move from chapter 3 and decided to stay in chapter 3 and mess with the minor chord in that chapter. All right, we got the root position, first inversion, second inversion. That kind of reminded me of like hitting the E break. Oh, what's it called? I'm playing. Oh, yeah. So he could do inversions with this stuff. So of course, y'all already know what I'm thinking. Oh man, I hate y'all. Y'all make me sick. Here I go again. Here I go. And this is how I'll write my books, all right? Okay, because I'm pretty sure somebody out there is playing this voice in the chorus in their movements. My hands shaking. All right, and then I'll come back to this and do them in all of the 11 keys. All right, let's stay with that diminished for a minute here. What if I played E flat minor chord? A flat. Same chord that I just played a second ago. Literally transposed it. Y'all remember the chord I just played a minute ago? F minor 13, 9, sharp 11. And as soon as I went up to the E flat minor move, it's an A flat minor 13, 9, sharp 11. It just transposed that. What? Yes. F minor 13. Right? F minor 13 with the 9, sharp 11. I just went up to the E flat minor chord. And now we have an E flat, an A flat minor 13 with the 9 sharp 11. Just transpose. But you probably saying, how is that possible? Because you didn't move the left hand. What y'all don't understand is that the diminished move can be D diminished, B diminished 7, inversions A flat diminished 7, F diminished 7. So I didn't have to actually move the hand if I wanted to, but I say we move the hand. It's not gonna matter because it's still gonna be the same thing, because I could play F diminished 7 and still get the same chord because it's transposing. What? Doesn't matter which one. A flat 13 diminished, A flat A flat minor. I keep saying diminished, minor. Oh, hold on, listen. Yeah, yes. F minor 13. Did I say diminished? Oh, I'm sorry. F minor 13 with the 9 sharp 11. And when I go up to the E minor move, it's interesting. Let me go to another chord. And I'm just messing with the minor moves for a second. And remember, you could do inversion. You already know what's going. You already know what's going to happen. Because if I hit this move, I'm thinking diminished and to this minor 6, minor 9, 11. What? Yes. That chord. 3-4 chord progression, just that quick. Started here. Started here. Perfect 4, chapter 18. Right? Major 7 with a flat 5. A flat major 9. Here, probably this chord might be the one to do the crazy trick. All right, what was that? 7 chord progression, 8 chord progression. I just created just that quick by just thinking of chapter 3 and playing around with the chords in chapter 3. And I might switch over and say, let's go to chapter 2 and do a major chord and see what we get. See that? C major chord. and I mixed it up with, now this is the word that you probably didn't hear me say, so I'm gonna say it now. So you can have what we call mix and match chords, which is what was happening. Left hand playing one thing, the right hand playing something. All right. Let's go to another minor chord. Oh my God! All right. Now we're in a diminished seven with the 9/11. You see how I can go from to here to here, and here we go. Now remember that major chord I just made a minute ago. All right, so this is a D diminished seven with the flat 5, 9/11. D diminished seven, right? And what was the last chord I messed around with? I think, was it a minor move? Oh no, C major chord. Here it is. All right, and here we go. I'm gonna do a G minor chord. Here we go. Y'all ready for it? All right, so that is in the book, right? D diminished seven with a 11 with a flat 13 and transpose as well. So let's go over here to chapter 9, where I'm telling you all these chords that I was messing with. Some of them, I ended up putting them over here in the chapter 9, moving forward, and that's why I said, "Oops, this was an accident. I didn't mean to put this chord in there, but it happened." All right. Did I pass it up? All right. And so this is where you hear me play. I think it's this one here. Excuse me. Yeah, it's in the book. Oh, I did put this in the book. Oh, okay, okay. This one I put is not in the book. This one is the diminished seven with the sharp 5. If I whole step over, wait, hold on. How did I play that? Yeah. Ooh, I did put this in the book. Shut up, Bishop Drayster. All right, so we had this one, which is in the book technically, and then we said we was gonna have this one in the book, right? But the thing was that E flat. Now, when I played the E flat, that makes me play the diminished seven with the 11 with the flat 13. So that did make it to the book. So I'm gonna make this other one to the next book, which is the diminished seven with the sharp 5, and then switch the finger over. All right, this is me getting creative with the idea because I'm thinking like using the 7/4 chord. I'm thinking of using the minor move. I'm thinking of using some augmented move. What? Augmented chord and 7, and using that with the diminished move, right? Now I'm gonna take the bottom off for a second. Cordy can't figure this out. But don't y'all think it sound cool? Yes, so I'm basically playing a diminished in the left hand, which is in chapter 3, and I'm playing the augmented chord, which is also in chapter 3. But I'm also taking, which is in chapter 7. Chapter 7, which is the major 7 with the sharp 5. That's the augmented and 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is a major 7 chord, a major 7 with a sharp 5 mixed with a diminished move. Doesn't matter if I'm doing this with a B diminished 7 or the D diminished 7, whatever. Oh, sorry, C sharp diminished 7. Either way, it's gonna sound kind of. Did y'all hear that? Two chord progression. minor 7 flat 5, E flat major 7. Remember that? Y'all know what I'm heading back to. Ivy transpose. What? Every chord I'm playing is in the book, yeah. This one, major 7 with flat 5 sharp 5, transposing, minor 11 flat 5, minor 11 with transposing. Oh, what was that other one? I was trying to. That one, that was what I was saying. As I was playing the going. Minor 7 flat 5 drop. Then this one. And then this one. Alright, so that is your 713. And if I drop the bass line, then you have your D7 sharp 9 flat 5. So with the bass line. Did you hear that? I love you though. Here it goes. I love you though. I love you though too. There it is. It's the 713. The bass line is the 7 flat sharp. I'm sorry, the C7 with this sharp 9 flat 5. And then I might give you the other one, which is also the C7 sharp 9 sharp 5. And all I did was flat the 5, sharp the 5, flat the 5, sharp the 5. I can do both of them. Minor 11 flat 5. Major 7. Or y'all heard Devin do it. Minor 9 and 11. Those chords in the book, y'all. And I'm thinking of the chords that I did from chapter 2 all the way to chapter 8. And I'm putting these chords together and putting them over at chapter 9. All the way to chapter 17. And then, of course, your 18 is talking about your intervals or dissonance notes or whatever y'all want to call them. And these actually help you create chords as well, by the way. All right, and I'm going to get off of here because it's almost 12 o'clock. But I can see here, make up chords, make up stuff by just saying, okay, let me play that minor 7 in the left hand and do the scale. Now, this is the major scale, major 7 scale, right? It's major 7, C1 in the 7. Go to the minor 7. So, you know, it depends on which way. Let's just go this way. Now, the minor 7 in the left hand. Right? Now we're going to this minor 6, the major 6. And then we're going to do the minor 7. Right? Okay. And what am I doing? It's nothing but something simple. And it's the understanding that I'm doing my scales. Which is in chapter 1. And in chapter 18, I'm using the major 7 to the minor 7. Ooh, to the major 6. And to the minor 6. And 1 down to the 5. If I get down to the 5 and or whatnot. And just maybe go right on back up to the actual 7. All right, and that's is in the book. I'm literally doing what is in Play by Sight, literally, and I mean literally. So if I can do it, you guys can do it, of course, because I'm the one who created the book. So I'm like, oh, okay. since I took so long, I gotta get back to the 7. To the minor 7. To major 6. Head down to the set minor 2. And then to the 5. And make my way back to the 7. Now I'm playing the major move on the 1 with the chapter 1. Heading back to that my minor 6. That was off. I made my way back. I don't know how to do it. Back to it. Now I'm doing the dominant chord. Chapter number 5. Is it 5? Is my dominant chord chapter 5? I hope so. Then I'm going to the major 6. Those are going to be in the next book. And this is the major 7 with the sharp 5. Y'all heard me talk about that earlier. The augmented chord. But I'm going to add another note to it. And this is with my left hand, right? So now bring the voicing down. Woo! Ooh, that was different. Right, just made that up. Right, only because I understood chapter 1, 2, and my skill chapter 1, chapter 18. And just mess around with the skill. Chapter 18 still in my left hand. Back to. Now I'm playing the major C major 7 with the sus, because now I understand what I'm doing now. I chose a major chord, F major chord. I'm just doing, y'all probably say I'm doing anything. No, I'm actually thinking outside the box. I hate saying that word. I'm actually trying to see, can I play another major chord or borrow another chord from another key and see what I get. You see how it worked, because I'm working with the sus, secret sauce chord, 7 sus 4 chord. Mess around with the sus chord and the secret sauce chord. Now I'm gonna go major. Now we have the C7. Let's add the 9 to it. 9. Let's do a hell. I'm messing with it because I understand now what I'm doing, sort of, in a way. I don't know. I came back to the minor 6. And just bring myself back. Now I could play the 6-9 chord. It's in the book, y'all. I got major 7 with the flat 5 with the same secret sauce chord, 7 sus 4 chord, and bring myself to the 6-9 chord. Now my chords have started to change because I'm playing around with the secret sauce chord. A minus 9, 11. G minor etude. A that was a 13 right there. D minor 7, 11. F minor etude. Right. And L C major 7 with the Alice scope. Now I'm trying to bring it inside. C7. My back. That's a 6 6 9 chord. A right, A flat major 7 with the flat 5. Right back to it. 7 sus 4 chord. Remember I told you I can mess with the sus. I can mess with the F major chord. I can mess with the minor chord. Minor chord? Ask me if I know what I'm doing. Ask me if I know what I'm doing. um, no. I am experimenting, knowing that I can take play by sight and grab these chords from chapter 2 and chapter 3, chapter 1, my skills. All right. I didn't even attempt to do a tritone. And, oh yes, I actually did do it. Actually, when I did this, it's my tritone right there with the secret sauce chord. So I did do that. All right. I have my minor chord, A minor chord, and the 7 sus 4. Those two chords they call mix and match, and they cause you to play a 6 9 chord. All right, y'all. It's 12 o'clock. I better go to bed because I wasn't feeling well earlier, so I need to go lay now. Because I know the wife is gonna be like, "Bro, you gonna be feeling well enough to go to church tomorrow?" Um, yes, I'm still fighting valley fever, so y'all pray for me though, because it's still afflicting me. So, um, play by sight, the Black Gospel hot chords. It's not just because it's just Black Gospel hot chords. It's the fact that I couldn't use another person's subtitle, so I had to come up with a subtitle that nobody else is rocking with, and so that's the reason why I gave it this subtitle. Yeah. So number one top best hottest book on Amazon, and like I said, going over there to my website, which is Bishop Drexter Clark Hot Chords .info. Bishop Drexter. Actually, wouldn't let me do it this time because the other day it was acting like it wouldn't let me do it on YouTube. So I'll hit y'all with the link. Um, let me see, would it let me do it for YouTube? Because I was trying to do it the other day and it just would not let me do it. So let me try to see if it let me do it this time. And let me get right there. So Bishop Drexter Clark Hot Chords .info. Facebook, no problem. It'll let me do it there. And it will give you that little area. By now, that's from the digital download version. Buy now from Amazon. That's where you get the paper cover and the hardcover. Right? So two different type of books. Hardcover, paper cover, and you can also get the ebook over there, but I prefer that you get the ebook from my website, the digital download that version from my website. I prefer y'all do it that way, but if you want to go through Amazon, that's fine. I ain't tripping. Either way, as long as y'all get the book. um, so that's it, y'all. Oh, I forgot Facebook. Let me try. Let me see if it let me do it on YouTube, because it wouldn't let me do it the other day. I don't know why. Yeah, it was tripping out. It would have let me do it. I don't know if it was because that still wouldn't make any sense because I'm going live, but it still should have let me put it in the comments. Oh, there y'all is. What's up? Sounds just like it. I don't know what I was doing earlier, but whatever yours. Okay, you said it's just All My Love by Debater, and I will subscribe. Oh wait, All My Life. Oh, whatever I don't know what I was playing, y'all. Well, anyway, sorry about that. The bring. Let me see. Is that like the name of a song? All My Love. Let me see. Let me listen to it actually. All My Love. Hold on. Oh, I'm clicking out of here. Hold on. Let me before I go to bed. Let me hear this. Let me see. I think he said All My Love. I think. All My Love. Let me see. Is it gonna pop here? Nope. Not yet. All My Love by. What was the name again? Crap. What was the name again? Where's my other phone? All My Love something. Oh shoot. By I think he said D something. Is it gonna pop? You see? Nope. Did it pop still? Hold on. Okay, I think it's right here. Hold on. All My Love. Let me see. Oh, I had to play this low because I want to get a YouTube strike. Oh, actually, you know, I got my headphones on, so let me see something. I don't have perfect pitch, but let me see. Let's see what's cracking. This one says all this love. I hope this is the one he's talking about. Is it playing? Oh, there you go. Can we find this and play by side? Oh, I remember this back in the day. Tell me. Okay. This keyboard taking so long. Okay, so let's see. Bass line. Look here from the beginning. To the key, let's say. Okay. 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 Let me see, yeah. Okay. Okay. Dun-dun. Okay, I'm just gotta kiss that my brains. Okay, hold on. I like that piano. Okay. If I can find it. Okay. 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 Let me, okay. There's always an intro to get me. Okay. Let me catch that. Well, give me a minute. Just give me a second. Because my brain's like, okay, hold on. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, I'm almost getting it. Oh. Mm, 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 mm. Oh, hold on. Okay. Mm, 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 mm. Hold on, okay. Almost getting it. Once I get that bass line in my head, that chord's gonna come to me. Mm. Okay. All right. So let me see. How would I think of that? See. Let me think. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. My brain. Let's see. Let's see. So he big. Okay. Right. Then once I hit a bass line, I'm like, okay. Hold on. Let me hear that the little notes he's. Okay, okay. One more time. I'm just trying. See. Hold on. We hear a little note. Oh, got it. Okay. I know what he's doing them clusters. All right, so I wish I had the sound he's doing. Can I find them sound? Yeah. If I can find the sounds he's if I can find the sounds he's playing. Let's see. Yeah. Y'all, I might have to do this tomorrow. I don't find it. I hear this. Let me listen to the bass line. Okay. I'll practice this. I'll listen to this. I wish I could find that sound here. Let's see. I think I found the sound. Listen. Okay, we changed the keys already. Okay. 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 So let's see. If I can find that one sound I'm looking for. Because he's just basically going from like the what we call the 6 to the 3. So you're going. It's just 73736. I'm waiting for you, waiting for you, waiting for you, for you. Are you gonna do this part? I'm saying, cause you. All right, I just have to see the sound of the keyboard, which makes a big difference. To help me find these chords. Okay, I hit a chord there. So use the chords here. Waiting for you. Yeah, okay. Waiting for all the for you. Waiting for you. Dun, dun, da, da, something like that. Waiting for you. So I'm like, I have to listen to the words. I never really listened to the words, but so da da da. Da. Seven, 3, 6, 2, 6, to the 7, 3, to the 7, to the 7, 3, to the 6, the 6 to the 4, above the 6, 3, 2, 6, 6, 3. I want to go to the 2, but anyway, 6 to 3, 2 to 6. I think it's going back to the 6. That's what I'm kind of hearing, but I could be wrong. Let me see. Here you go. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Huh? Okay. Okay. Uh, waiting for you. Okay. Okay, Tuesday is what I thought. But 6, 3. Okay. Dun, 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 yeah, 6. Over you. 6 to 4. Ba, ba. Okay, I'm gonna learn this one. Hold on, y'all. Let's see here. Not a hard song. Is just that let me see here. Sometimes my brain is not working, so y'all give me a 2 seconds here, and then I'll get right with y'all in just a minute here. Okay, let me see. Okay. So let's see. Give me a minute. So B flat minor say. Let's see. See. Let me see. B flat. Because I'm doing inversion side. Let me get my inversions together. Okay. Okay, so that. Okay, so minor. Okay, give me a second here. I'm gonna have this in a minute. Let's see here. All right. Okay. Okay, inversion. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Y'all give me a minute because I have to think of. It's a simple move. Let's see. B flat minor 7. Okay. Got it. Okay. Okay. I forgot. D flat. All right, F major. Okay, so hold on. I had to come up with my own. Ah, hold on. 6 to the 3. Hold on, so. Ah, hold on. Okay, 3. All right, so give me a second. Okay, I'm gonna do it again. Okay, the melody. Let's see. Let me get this melody line in my head. So I got to get the melody line. Is that that? Got it. Okay, see. Okay. All right. So once I get the melody line, so. Okay, once I get the melody line. Okay. That coordination with my left hand. My left hand's coordination is terrible. Let me see. Come with the 3. Let's see. So now I've got the chords in my head. See? I lost. Oh, y'all gotta let me catch this tomorrow. There it is. D flat, F, da, C sharp. Okay, here you go. I have to do it slowly in my brain. F, D flat. Don't want to go A flat. Let me see. C, D flat. Movement to F. So it's going to E flat. So I'm gonna have to see what chord I want to put there. Whatever I'm doing here. Let's even guess. I want to put there. Okay, minor. I think it's F. Let me see. So let me see. But that's why I got C sharp, okay? So let me go. Three. Back to it. Okay, hold on. There it is. Okay. It might seem hard, but I'm like breaking this down in my head. Uh, so, let me see. There it is. Okay. I break it down slowly in my head. Oh, is it? Still there. Dun, dun, dun. Hold on. Now I get the left hand. I have to get my left hand. Let's see. Maybe, let me see. Okay, so. Alright, so let me see. Come on now. Okay. I'm gonna break it down in steps here. Here we go. Okay. Hit that again. Hit it again. Okay. Da, da. Okay, so like that. Okay. Then I should be going to the. Let me see. There it is. Okay, okay. Okay, it's back and forth. Okay, I got it now. F to D flat to F. Got it. Okay, simple, y'all. So B flat. So basically D flat to F major, back to B flat, but it's D flat, back to F, and faster mode. So basically, just go D flat to F, D flat to F, D flat, F, D flat to F. But it's just B flat minus 7 to what is this I'm playing? So I'm trying to make simplify this. D flat 7 minus 7 to the F major back to it. D flat minus 7. I was just trying to play the melody line. Melody line. Well, good. Trying to play the melody line. So melody line. So I'm trying to play that melody line. Play the melody. So now I understand the melody line. So I got the D flat major chord, melody line, go to F, melody line to back to D flat. All right, melody line back to D flat. So it's basically you're just going D flat to F, D flat to F, D flat. Oh, y'all can't even hear me. Let me do it. So basically going D flat to F to D flat F. So it's B flat minor 7 to F major. Now once I get the melody line, so if I get the bass line, you're just going back from the 6-3, 6-3. Back to it. 6-6-3, 6-3. So I got the melody line. Now I get the chords. Back to it. I was trying to follow the melody line. Right? Follow the melody line. Follow the melody. So follow the melody line. So follow the melody line. Right, so that's what the melody line. And then the bass line just 6-3, 6-3. So yeah, D flat to F. I'm sorry. So the bass line is D flat 1, 3 at the top. By the time you get to the 3, you go into the F chord. Then you're going E flat. Then you're heading back to D flat again. Then you hit the melody line E flat and back to F. And then repeat it again. Okay. All right. Told y'all I'll get it in a minute. It have to take me a few minutes to hear that in my head and be like, okay, where's that bass line going? Now I can do it a different route in my own way, you know. So, but that's what he's doing. So that's why I was like, okay, how would I approach it? Because I understand the version. So, you know, change that whole thing around. I'm thinking inversion or the 6-9 move. You know, so anyway, it was an easy move. It's just D flat to F, D flat to F, and just make sure we do the melody line. D flat melody line, F melody line, back to D flat, D melody line. Oh, my bad. So D flat, following the melody line to F, going to the 3, back to the 6, back to the 3. All right, so at least I got through that intro. It took me a bit to like, wait a minute, hold on. And as easy as it sounded, it made it seem like it was complicated, but it was the scale. So 1, 2, 3, then you play your chord. 6, then you go to F, back to D flat, back to F, back to D flat, F, back to D flat. All right, back to F. I'm doing inversion now. Back to D flat. Now I might do the major 7 moves. Now I might do 7 now. My 9, right? And start playing minor 9s. But anyway, if the whole move was just D flat to F. Yeah. D flat, all right? D flat. Then F. Back to D flat. Okay. Yeah, so it's pretty easy. Oh. And you gotta almost probably get away with that augmented chord. Almost. But yeah, it's just D flat, F. D flat, F. D flat, D flat. Alright, y'all, I gotta go hit the bed. And back to D flat. Yeah, D. Alright, yeah, peace and love and cornbread. Catch y'all later. Woo!